He said one of these days you'll get out of these hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills.
Hi, my name is Colton Kohl, and this is Chase Midwest. We're going to talk about my 2018 archery buck. Alright guys, September 9th. It's really windy right now. Wind is slightly not in the best spot, so we decided to get in an observation stand and at least give us a chance to see some big bucks, maybe get one to come in close. Keep you updated. As you can see, it's early season, we have a few deer still in velvet, but we got a lot of young deer moving, and not the ones we're looking for. It's about last light. We got some youngsters that are out here getting a little excited already. It's September 3rd and touching antlers. So it's September 4th and I have class a little bit later in the day, so I'm going to try and get in a quick hunt and see what we can do. Alright, September 8th, we're moving into one of our kill plots. We have some pictures of a lot of velvet giants right now. Really hoping to put the smack down on one. We'll see what we see. It's mid-September and we're already starting to see a lot of rubs all around the property, especially walking to tree stands, and that's a great sign.
I'm just going to try to find a new spot to sit tonight because the wind's a little weird. And I thought I found a spot, sat down, and it was in a nice sticker patch. So I ended up getting up and finding a tree stand that was nearby. And here I am. I'll let you know what happens.
Turns out this was a really difficult hunt for me. Not only did I sit into a sticker patch, I only brought my tripod and I forgot my tree arm, so I had to hand film most of this hunt. They're getting really active here in the rut. I feel like it's going to be an early rut this year. turns out I had a giant come out right at last light. Unfortunately, I didn't have my camera arm. I was going to try and shoot him, so I just put the camera aside. It didn't come out far enough into the opening for me to shoot him, and he was still a little ways out there.
It's October 17th. It's an evening hunt today. There's almost no wind today. It's pretty warm one out. It's about 80 degrees right now.
College is in full swing. It's pretty hard to get home right now to get into the trees, but as soon as I saw that it was supposed to be the first snow, I made sure to run right home. As you can see, the deer are really using our food plots. Even though we had a lot of ground that got flooded down there, we still use them every year. It's really hard to see, but we had a hit lister bed down the trees about 80 yards out there. I was really hoping he'd come in, but it just didn't happen. It's November 3rd, and just like I predicted earlier, the rut's going on early this year. There's a big temperature drop right now, so I'm going to try and get out there this morning and see what we can't do. This is a pretty mature buck that we have lots of pictures of, and he's just cruising right now, but he gets the pass this year. As you could probably tell, we had a hot doe in the area and all the bucks were there, especially this deer that just came into view. His name is Wilbur, and we have a lot of history with him. As soon as I seen a doe walk out into the field, I knew I had to get the camera on her. I didn't know where the bucks were going to come from, but I knew one was coming. Right about now, I have Wilbur at 45 yards, and I'm holding my bow and I'm ready to go. I'm starting to get nervous, and then all of a sudden, all the deer in the field start to look over to the right. Turns out we had a coyote run out into the field and spooked all the deer, including Wilbur. Maybe next time. At about 1 o'clock, it really started to rain, so I ended up having to put a rain cover on my camera and kind of got in the shot a few times, so if you see something, that's what it is. Well, this morning we saw a lot of really good deer, including a deer we like to call Wilbur. We'll see if we can't see him this evening.
Hi guys, it's November 3rd out here in Nebraska. It's not very good weather right now. It's about 45 degrees and it's kind of raining on us right now. It's supposed to rain on and off all night. We'll see if we can't land a giant.
Sure enough, the first deer I see right as soon as I get set up in the tree stand is Wilbur, and he's coming in. For whatever reason, Wilbur turned and went the other way. Don't really know what's over there. I'm just guessing there's a hot doe. This is a deer we call the 6x5. We have hundreds of pictures of this deer, and after a lot of consideration, we decided to pass this deer. I had him at 30 yards right here, and it was a really tough call. Pretty hard to see through the trees, but I could tell we had a giant out there playing around in the water, chasing a hot doe, I'd assume, but I never saw the doe. We'll see if we can't get him to come in. As soon as I started to see him come in on that trail, I knew where he was going to go. At least I was pretty sure I knew where he was going to go. All these deer had went on this trail, he'd be right at 20 yards. Turns out, right at the last minute, he changed his mind, went to a different trail, so I had to set up the camera really quick and just hope for the best. This deer is going to walk out in this trail at about 45 yards, and I have some branches in the way, so it's a pretty tough shot. Me.
I just smoked a giant, guys. That was pretty far back, so we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see if I can recover that one.
Alright, well, after looking at the footage, it looks like we are going to have a dead deer, but it is a little bit far back. With the rain, we're going to have to go in and get him, though. Alright, we're out here on November 3rd. I shot a good one tonight. With the weather how it is right now, it's supposed to rain in a few hours, so we're going to go try and find him. It's not the best shot, but we got to do what we got to do. Oh, he really hit this tree right here. There's a lot of blood. There he is. We found him. Blood all the way up here. Here he is. Alright, well, I've been out here in Nebraska really hunting deer hard the last 2 years. I've been chasing some really big bucks. I just never have been lucky enough to get one. And I finally ended up landing one last night. Dream come true. Can't wait to see what else I have for me this season. Make sure you go check us out on Instagram at Chasing the Midwest. Also, if you want some of this merchandise, go look at our website with the link below. Make sure you also subscribe to our channel.